Hi, good morning, Alvin. It's Mr. Beals trying to debrief our lockdown drill from Wednesday. I first of all want to again thank the Hudson Police Department and Hudson Fire Department for collaborating with us. All told, we had during the drill 8 school administrators and 16 members of public safety forming teams. We had 2 teams on the 3rd floor of Alvern, 2 on the 2nd floor, 1 team on the 1st floor, 1 through the cafeteria and the gym in the back of the library, and 2 in the CT, 1 on the 1st floor, 1 on the 2nd floor of CT. After we debriefed for roughly 30 minutes in checkers, and here's some of the feedback that was provided. First, even though we've just barely introduced the concept of ALICE, A-L-I-C-E, students and teachers did a terrific job barricading doors. Please know when you go into a lockdown, barricade every available door, not just the opening to the hallway, but if there's an adjoining door. And staff and teachers and students, did a great job with that. Counter, the C in ALICE. In every room that I walked into and other rooms that people went into, students were at the ready. In one case, a student had a desk held high over his head. Thankfully, he didn't execute that with the poor police officer who walked in. Other areas had foam balls, pieces of paper. Many students, when I walked in, had notebooks or a textbook in their hand ready to throw. Another really good device in counter, if you're in one of our science labs, is a fire extinguisher. Nothing would say welcome to my classroom when you're not supposed to be there, like blowing somebody in the face with the fire extinguisher, let alone trying to hit them. In all seriousness, the police and fire and our administrators were incredibly complimentary of the efforts. Some feedback that I want people to take back with them. First, some rooms in the building used some devices to help secure doors. Many of the rooms in science used a piece of rope. The recommendation is if you're going to use rope, do not use nylon rope because it stretches. If you tie the end of the door to something that's movable, like a desk tabletop, when someone tries to forcefully open the desk will move, the door opens, someone can gain access. We know some of our limitations in the building. Technically, all classroom doors should open into a room, not out into the hallway. I'm happy to say that 99% of the doors were locked, but again, everybody knew this drill was coming. So when you'd have a surprise aspect of a lockdown, it may not be as smooth to ensure that every single door gets locked. Some other pieces of feedback, and this was directly from Officer Mirabella. He said, please, when you're talking to students especially, tell them to be ever vigilant in the alert phase. The alert is the A of ALICE. And alert means be on guard. I know it's sometimes hard to take every aspect seriously, but the vast majority, the majority for this drill was very, very positive. Be alert. That means if you're given a direction, in a few rooms I gave directions to, when the fire alarm, go and leave and go to the gym. I had a group of freshmen leave a science room, and they came out kind of moseying into the hallway, down the math hallway. Alert. What if someone jumped out of the boys' bathroom as you were going down the hallway? Be ever vigilant, expect the unexpected, and most importantly, when being asked to move, move with some level of pace, some level of urgency. So as we get further into April and we practice a full ALICE drill, and I will talk more about ALICE in episode 4, okay, move with purpose. Okay? This is not the time to lollygag and kind of drag yourself through the motions. Put some pace on it. It's not a world-class sprint, because we don't want you running over anybody. But I am so complimentary. The feedback from police and fire and our administrators was terrific. We are following up with some staff members, some students. Overall, terrific job, Alvin. I'm really proud of you. Hope you all have a nice weekend.